Hi, I'm Richard Lewis, reporting for cadre.org. I'm here with the lovely Streamgasm guys, and we're just going to have a little bit of a nice chat, aren't we? If you'd like to introduce yourself to the world.
My name's James.
My name's Gareth.
And I'm Nathan.
Gareth, Nathan, and James. So we're here at the Gfinity event in the lovely Millbank Tower. It's a Call of Duty Xbox and League of Legends on the PC. Weird bunch. So tell us a little bit about Streamgasm, what their involvement with the event today is.
Do you want me to take this? Because then we can kind of... Do you want to take it?
Just try not to knock it.
Okay,
Okay, I can take it. It's a bit weird though.
Hello, Richard. We are here to make some videos, really, just to talk to gamers, which is what we do at most events, isn't it? We sort of... we don't really follow a specific game. Even though we've done a lot of COD in the past, we've always kind of said it's just gaming in general. That's why we go to a lot of iSeries and we just talk to gamers. We find gamers quite funny sometimes.
Although we don't usually actually talk to the actual gamers or people playing games. Usually we just talk to random people at the event.
Random people. But if you're there, you're normally a gamer. So, but we do that, yeah. We make things on YouTube and we do like interviews and stuff on there from events. And then otherwise, yeah, we stream some games as well on Twitch every now and again. But here, mainly just talking to gamers. Yeah. Do you want to stand this back now? There you go.
Shift it over. So let's talk a bit about the past of Streamgasm. You started off, from what I remember, all about Call of Duty PC, Pro Mod to be precise. You guys try to cover that in a different way, in a more casual, say less professional manner. So where has Streamgasm gone from the Tech9 post, where you linked all your content, to where it is now, which is what? How many a year? Are we breaching on a year? 2 years? Two?
No, just past 1 year.
Just past 1 year.
Yeah.
So how have you gone from the Call of Duty's, the People's Channel, shall we say, The Rock, to what is now a regular thing? You're attending all different events and...
Yeah. Well, it started off, it was very impromptu. So we didn't really set out one day and be like, oh, let's start Streamgasm. It was really strange. Yeah, it was like we went to an iSeries where the COD 4 was still being played. It was like one of the, I think it was the second to last iSeries that COD 4 was played at, and it wasn't being streamed by anyone to anybody in the community. And I thought that's a shame because there's still a few people playing it. So yeah, we streamed that from Nathan's computer, and we just had a lot of fun doing it. So we carried on doing it basically. I think a month after that, the month after that iSeries, we decided to make Streamgasm a thing. I think Streamgasm was a word that we came up with that day. Yeah. That day at iSeries, we just came up with that word and we're like, that's all right, that'll do. Which is, we put a lot of thought into it, obviously.
What was the original name of it? Noski and Duffer Streamlol.
Yeah, that was it. That was the name of the Twitch channel. It was like Duffer and Noski's Streamlol.
How did you come up with that name?
Well, it was a funny stream about, and we were in it.
Oh, creative then.
And Tesco's in it.
Can I just ask, have you got your top on the wrong way around?
No.
No. This
isn't.
We
no.
designed.
That isn't the back. That isn't the back of your top.
We designed.
Please turn around.
It is the back of his top. It's not to promote the website.
Yes, he put it on backwards. I told him to put it. I asked him to put it on backwards. I don't tell him. He's his own man. But
oh, cheers, mate.
It's streamgasm.com, and now he's pointed it out. So now
Yeah.
it's okay. It just takes you to the YouTube channel until we change it. Cool.
So about the question.
Yeah, how's it differed now? Well, it's a lot more planned now, but still kind of not. We don't like planning too much because it feels too structured.
It takes something away from the videos, don't it?
Yeah, part of what we do is it's very impromptu still. It's very kind of like we go into interview. I don't even call it like calling them interviews. It's a chat. It's a lot like this. Like we just, we try and chat impromptu. We don't know what we're going to talk about, when we go into it. We might choose a couple of topics that we know that we want to use for a specific video, but apart from that, and in terms of going to events, again, it's like, oh, there's an event coming up in a month. Do you all want to go? Yeah, nice one, let's go.
Yeah. Flies after you.
Yeah, I think it came to a point where we'd done a couple of events and we were still having fun, and the reception from especially Tech9 and the COD 4 community was amazing. And we were like, we should just keep doing this. And so we just tried to aim to go to as many events as possible, didn't we?
Still posted on Tech9.
And we still post on Tech9. It's our main form of exposure, is just going on Tech9 and going, look what we made, guys. because we are part of that community.
We
so-
stopped streaming for a long time, COD 4 wise,
Yeah.
and then obviously we recently did a
Yeah.
big COD 4 stream, and that got like 1,500 viewers, which isn't bad for a COD 4 stream at all.
Concurrent,
Oh, it had the horrible ending though, didn't it?
Oh,
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 talk us through it, because I only chipped in the last bit to
Yeah.
see what was going on,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh no, it's gone to shit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened in there?
Well,
Explain the stream first.
I'll explain the Cybergamer, who are the main league at the moment who do Call of Duty 4 on the PC, had a finale cup. So it was the top 32 best PC COD 4 teams in Europe, all playing against each other for a month. And we covered it. We did every single day they were playing. We covered every game that we could. You know, every time there was a game going on, we did it. Up until the last day, we called the final day, and we properly hyped it up. We created graphics and everything for it, and we created transitions and stuff. And it was the consolation final and the grand final. It was going to be a really good night. We promoted the crap out of it as much as we could. And the first game, we had like 800 viewers, which is the most we've ever had. Like, we're still pretty small in terms of, you know, streams
And for the
online.
game itself, that's not bad. To be
But for
honest.
COD 4 PC, 800's good. And we were saying to the people who were watching, you know, we want to hit 1,000 in the grand final. We've got to hit 1,000, and before the game had started, we'd hit 1,000 because people were tweeting out. So that was awesome. And then throughout the game, it slowly rose to about 1,500 was the peak concurrent on that night, which for COD 4 is great. For us, is the biggest viewership we've ever had. And then the grand final went to the second map, the deciding map, a deciding couple of rounds at the end, and it went to overtime. And then the server and the players got DDoSed. And
just have to call off the final basically.
we had to call it off. Like, they called it off. The players were like, well, we can't play like this. We'll have to do it another time. And then so I'm sat there, Gareth sat there, in front of 1,500 people, and we've got to go,
Sorry.
Oh.
So yeah,
okay, that's finished now, bye.
that's pretty.
So
much
that was
what it
awkward.
yeah.
You saw it. I was like, I just can't, I don't know what to say. I was fuming.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't there that night.
But, you know, we actually, straight after that, they played the overtime.
We like people
Immediately
knowing.
afterwards, offline. We went in, we recorded it, we commentated on it offline so that no one could DDoS them. And then, we played it out the next day. It wasn't as special. There wasn't 1,500 people. It was
It was about 50, maybe.
yeah, it was about 50 people.
To
So
see who won.
props to you 50 people who came to watch a recording of an overtime. It was like 4 rounds. It was amazing. But yeah, it put a dampener on it. But at the same time, I watched that night back, the stream. I've watched it a couple of times, the stream back, and it was still so good. Like, it was amazing. I loved it. And we're going to stream a lot more COD and other games as well. We want to aim to do that a lot more often, because there was a big gap of no streaming and no videos, and we want to try and
Bump our activity up quite a lot.
bump our
I
activity.
guess that's the next move for Streamgasm. You did say where's it gone from where it was.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That-
Yeah,
that's the thing,
suppose
well,
more activity. We're very, very close to getting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're like on 992.
Instant.
So
Even I have more than that.
no, I know, but you're Tom Diablo Newman. I mean Richard Lewis. You're Richard
Yeah.
Lewis. Sorry.
Most hated
Um,
in esports.
Oh yeah. What, Richard Lewis? Oh, I thought you meant Tom Diablo Newman.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm joking. Of course, it's Richard Lewis.
Let's have a little talk about COD then. You are COD boys originally.
God please see.
It's my love child. So how you said you're going to cover more COD.
Yes,
Now
yes.
let's talk about what is left for COD,
Hmm.
because
COD 4.
it ain't up, it's going down.
Yeah, but it has been for a long time.
Yeah. So you guys gonna do anything to try and give it a little kickstart? What are you anything planned? I mean, obviously you don't plan, but
Yeah,
well, we Anything- do
kind of have an idea.
in the framework. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, sorry, we do have a kind of an idea about what we want to do. Like, it's not that we don't plan at all. And I don't know, I think we have kind of given it a little kickstart, and it's not just it's not just us who's given it a kickstart. Like, a combination of a couple of LAN events that have popped up with decent money for COD 4, plus the 10,000 euros for a Prague event that's coming up in a couple of weeks.
Beer as well.
Cheap beer, so that's the main thing.
Exactly.
Um,
Who cares about the money?
Yeah.
We're not going to win it. We can just drink
Or
the
no,
beer.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I got a text message from Duffer, and it was just a picture of him holding his ticket in his baby's mouth, like to the event. And I was just like,
Sounds so much like Duffer.
why is he doing that?
That's weird.
Why is he doing that? Literally, he's got one of those, like, you know, the Zach Galifianakis baby thing, where it's like just hanging on to him, and he's ripped as anything now, and it's just his baby holding his Prague ticket in his mouth on his chest. And I'm like, what's he doing?
So yeah, people like Duffer, people like, I don't know, Tim Denton, is he going?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so like there's names who you would not, if this event wasn't here, if people like Cybergamer weren't still putting on events, if people like us weren't streaming them to the people who want to watch, literally probably the peak of it, 1,500 people is about how many people want to watch COD 4 in the world now.
Yeah.
If those kind of combinations, it would not be happening. Those people wouldn't be going to those events. People like Duffer wouldn't be putting tickets in his baby's mouth. Which I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing anymore now because of that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Do you not feel it could be a bit like you're keeping him on the heart monitor? COD 4 should go to Dignitas and just die.
But it's a game we enjoy
But-
still, though, isn't it? So like, it's worth keeping it alive.
Yeah.
Well, I say alive. Yeah, there somewhere.
There's a place for that. It has to stay.
There won't be forever.
No,
Not forever.
definitely not.
But at the moment, like Black Ops 2 came out. We tried it. We gave it a big chance, along with I think Cybergamer as well, ESL.
ESL did, yeah.
ESL
still have it sort of
still
going.
do it. You know, I think until there's a game which people can replace COD 4 with, then COD 4 will still always be there, but it won't be there forever.
Right, before we talk about... Right, so we were talking about COD and its dying days, and you said until something replaces COD. Now, most people would say, well, CSGO, done that. What Streamgasm's view is on CSGO? Because I don't think you've done anything in CSGO, have you?
When it came out, we did. When it first came out, we did. We streamed. We streamed one of the. Yeah, it was a Team Enigma did a CS tournament, kind of when it first came out, along with a couple of other people, and we tried it and we did it for a bit, and it was okay. Like I don't think, did I cast it? I don't think I did.
No.
Pansy came in and casted it, and she's done a lot more as well since then as well. I think, I don't know, it's just not COD.
Yeah.
Don't like it?
Doesn't have the same feel.
I used to play Counter-Strike Source before I played COD 4, and I think I was saying to you earlier, I've tried it and it just makes me rage.
There's a lot of people that said they'd give CSGO a try and then she came back. So.
Say that again.
There's a lot of people that said they'd give CSGO a try and then she came straight back. So.
Yeah. And I didn't give it a try because I wasn't actually.
Yeah, I get it's just...
You tried.
I can't...
Yeah, it doesn't have the same.
It's like... It just feels really rough. Feels like a free game. You know,
Right.
sort of like... What's that? AAA?
Yeah, but then we can't completely knock free games because there's like people out there playing League of Legends.
No, I know.
But I know what you mean.
It's just not... It feels like it's made by amateurs, really.
I don't think it's actually a bad game. For the CS community, I think it's good. I think the fact that it's kind of joined Source and 1.6 together, and the best players out of both are now playing together, that's perfect for the Counter-Strike community. It's just not my game, personally, and I don't think any of us really play it, so that's kind of what it is. Streamgasm is just us, so if we don't play it, the chances of it getting streamed is very slim.
Yeah.
It's probably replaced COD for some people, but not us.
I mean, like Anna from COD 4, he obviously went to CSGO and played it a lot, but he still prefers COD 4. So I guess it's just a preference of sort of the mechanics.
Yeah, definitely. I find it's such a different game.
The movement's so different.
Yeah, we all had this conversation before, you know, like when COD 4 came out, like the amount of my friends who I used to play Counter-Strike with hate COD. And I was like, I love this, I just get to jump around and shoot people, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, it's not skilled. Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I swear on cadred.org?
I think... Yeah, we promote swearing.
Yeah, let's face it, Richard's usually the man on the camera.
I meant to say bullshit then.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to hold the magic stick. So... Nothing's happening under here. So we talked about Tech9 being where you kick things off with,
Yeah.
and it's low battery. Oh, get this one over and done with.
Do the outro now and then carry on recording.
Yeah. So
As we can.
we'll talk about how now Tech9 is coming to a closure with the new site.
Yeah, like
And
a year ago, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been
No,
a
but
while,
yeah,
hasn't
should.
it?
Hopefully it should. And
I think it's the 4th year now where Richard's like, come have a look at it. And then it's not out. It is coming, though. He says around the corner.
Yeah.
Don't know how many corners there are, but... so does Streamgasm have anything planned for this whole Tech9's not going to be there anymore. It's going to be new wave,
I think
a site that's monopolising. You think what?
I
Sorry.
think it's needed. We've obviously Tech9, like there's like people have been let to roam free for ages without no proper moderation, and everyone just trolls, and like it feels like if there was a new game to come out, it would be the worst place for new players to come because it's just such a hostile environment. I think with a new site, you sort of get newer visitors. There'll probably be better moderation. There'll be obviously people put in place, and I think it'd just be better in general. I think it's needed.
I
In terms
very,
of-
very much agree.
And in terms of Streamgasm, what we'll be doing on the site is probably much of the same. There'll be forums. There'll be hopefully we'll be able to promote our stuff on there. It's similar to how we're doing it on Tech9 at the moment. I don't see why that would be an issue, but even if it's as simple as we'll promote our stuff on the forums to the community, which is what we do on Tech9 anyway, on a regular basis. So we'll continue doing that.
Right. As with any interview, we'll talk about the future, end things on a timely fashion. So, future of Streamgasm. I'll ask you now, actually.
Yeah, there's more lands coming up if that guy will pull his finger out, possibly. I don't know if we can say things about that yet, or can we? Can we say things?
What about his passport?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
About the possible event.
I want to hear what you. He did an anger management, didn't he? And Adam Sandler. Hate you. Just got mad.
Okay. Well, basically, we're supposed to be going to some events, but I haven't got a passport at the moment, so that might stop us going there.
Haven't got one.
What's your reason?
I have.
He needs to
It's-
send
reason.
He needs to send
Right.
away. Have you got it with you, the form?
No, I've got my old passport with me.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's an out-of-date passport,
Right.
and if I can get it out, that's the state it's in. I think we can see that it's a bit wobbly. You are? You can't sit down. That doesn't. No.
Right up close.
Let's see.
No.
Thanks, come on. Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, Lord.
No, oh, for God's sake.
Is it in focus?
Don't wait. Hold on. You might have to cut out his information. Yeah.
I'll get my identity robbed.
Yeah.
There'll be some Spanish man
Cut that bit out.
with a great new name and identity.
You don't look like a Gareth Reynolds. What do you mean? Okay. No.
So new events.
Yeah. So future streamers go.
Yeah. So Prague.
Prague. Oh, we're doing that.
Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah. Like these guys.
Prague.
I can't go to Prague because I can't get time off work.
But, we have got some plans in the pipeline. I can't exactly give specifics, but for new shows, which will basically introduce daily content for our YouTube channel, as well as more streaming content as well. There's a new show that we're going to be streaming through Richard Lewis as well on our stream channel.
You mean me? I'm sitting there.
Yeah, sorry,
don't
Rich.
talk
Sorry,
about it in
Rich.
the
Sorry,
third
Rich. I
person.
can't help. It's just.
I'm that godly.
Is there anything else I can think of?
Yeah. Well, that's something I'm very excited about because that's something we've lacked. There's between events, we've tried to get as many events in as we can, but in between those events, there's a very obvious lack of content. So we're trying to do something which we can do from our own homes, but on a regular basis, but which we can still do and have full-time jobs, which is what we do. This isn't our job. So we've come up with a kind of a concept for something which starts off as a live show, but it's not organised like a live show. It's very difficult to explain. It's like a live audience. So you know when you go to watch Friends or How I Met Your Mother or all these American sitcoms which get filmed in front of live audiences. So they spend an entire day filming shots and filming takes and filming things in front of a live audience and getting that feedback. So that's something we want to do, but through Twitch and YouTube. So we're recording a show for YouTube, but we're going to do all of that recording while streaming it on Twitch. So we get the audience feedback. They can give us topics to talk about or something. Now we'll get instant feedback that you would do with a live audience. Which
It's like someone's gone and done a vlog on a Celebrity Juice set-ish.
kind of.
Right, so we're talking about the show.
Yeah, we're going to probably release a lot more information about that soon, but it'll be on our Twitch and our YouTube. So subscribe there and follow there and stuff, and that'll be, will be a lot more regular content coming soon.
Well, I think we covered all bases. Thanks for the interview, guys.
Thank you for talking to us. It's never happened before. I think